go. Elo Hell. We have a 2300 rated player in a 3300 to 3800 lobby. They are a jungle main. We've got Jojo Fig on the jungle on this left team. So win rate over the last 75 games. Overall, just here's stats. Saw this number, you know, love seeing that. Super fun, really fun number. Looks like he's Achilles exploiter. I just like that he builds correctly. When I see, like, it's sad. The bare minimum is now what I look for. Like, it's not expected. It's what I look for, which is correct builds, decent builds. And when off rolling, decent builds to just show that even if they don't know what they're doing, they're looking up what to do and actually applying it. So we got Jojo coming in hot. I think, is this his Tsukiyomi? Does he have any Tsukiyomi games? It must not be his Tsukiyomi. There it is. That's not his Tsukiyomi. Thank God. We got him on his patented Achilles, it looks like, because he plays a lot of Achilles. Matchup is going to be rough, though. I'm not going to lie. They might have a really hard time on this left team, because I think that's Tsukiyomi mid. And the other team has what I would consider top gods, like, you know, top 5 gods in 4 roles, plus Geb, who's not a top 5 god, but it depends on how you play it, and Spidery Bacchus is a Geb main. So they're going to be in a rough spot. Yeah, they're all Fizz, so that Osiris will probably go full Fizz defense. If the Thanatos is paying attention, he's going to go double Fizz defense. This is going to be a hard game, I think. A really hard game. Magikarp, thank you for the resub. Chicken, thank you for the 45 months. I also have to give away skins for you guys. Is Tally Ho here? Cupid's top 5 ADC now. I think Cupid, if you're not going to say he's top 5, you're going to say he counters any movement gods, and that would instantly, like, if movement gods are picked, then he's top, and there's a lot of movement gods in this game. Like, he just picked Cupid into Achilles, Sobek, and Honor. Mainly the Achilles, who's gonna have a rough time because he can't use his consistent movement. Like, Cupid is a very strong god. He's not bad by any means. His downside is no CC immunity, but his upside is I'm gonna make you beads on cooldown, or I'm gonna ruin your team fight. So we're watching Jojo. We got Jojo Fig on the mic, boys. Ooh, I don't like his jungle starter. But the problem is, I think he's going that jungle starter because he's running the build he was running before the changes. This isn't a bad jungle starter, but I think Hammer is better. Just much better. Oh, Hammer is so good now. It's not good on everybody. If you auto attacked way more than use abilities, then this starter is still better. But him playing Achilles, I mean, he's gonna go crazy with Bumbless Hammer, or would go crazy. Oh, he's not Aspect. He also has armor on. He's not Aspect and he has armor on, but he goes damage. I don't know how I feel about that at all. Like, his jungle is gonna be ass. But his armor's off? That's armor off? What the fuck does he have armor shoulders on? We need some consistency here, bro. If armor's off, then armor's off. If armor's on, then armor's on. How do we have shoulder fucking armor? This is bullshit. I don't know if he was Aspect in previous games. I think he'll be fine. He has Blink because he goes Magi's builds. It is very strange to not be going Aspect and using that 3 to clear. Tsukiyomi's on the tower line. This is definitely a 2300 start. Wait, Osiris has beads. That Osiris is Aspect and should just go Aegis. He could put in work with Aegis, dude. Even Blink, actually. He could put in work with Blink. If he doesn't want to go Sunder, Aegis or Blink would have gone crazy. Lou, super naked, fully exposed. The naked mod. Uh-oh. He's level 3 without his 2. Not a fan of this. Not a fan of this. He's not AA canceling his 3. Not a fan of this. Okay, Scatterboo is destroying that Akate. That shield isn't his shit. He should engage on this guy if he wants to, like, he doesn't know he's there. He should have leveled his 2. The stats you get from the 2 are insane. Would have instantly made it so he won that 1v1. Blink? No. Oh god. Oh, that's Raffle on that Kate getting bullied. You did hear no AA cancel. Yeah, he could have just blinked that Thanatos and killed him when he walked in a lane. I don't even think he would have to use his 3. He's scared. That's a scaredy play right there. That's I don't want to blink and maybe get hit by a tower shot and then die and ruin my whole match at level 2. Wait, Bobby's here? Bobby! I don't see Bobby. Where's Bobby? I would never dono wall Bobby on accident. I would do it on purpose. You care about Curio used much in jungle? I think the best way to use Curio is the counter ward because you print gold with it if you're being smart with it. Plus it opens up gank routes that aren't normally there. So like if the duo lane always wards the same spot, you just counter ward it one semi rotation, you back to base, you farm, you know, do whatever, then you come back. And then if they ward it again, you counter ward it again to get rich. If not, you have a free gank. What's up, Steak? Oh, I still can't get over your fucking name, dude. I'm glad he got first blood. This could be interesting. He played the fight correctly. That was just like a standard duo lane committed when they probably shouldn't have situation. His pathing is very standard too. For 2300, he hasn't done anything too weird other than not wanting to kill that Thanatos, which I kind of get in this situation. And then the fact that he doesn't have aspect on. The no aspect is really throwing me off for jungling. Because your clear is just awkward. I have to pay attention if he's auto attack canceling. I don't know if he is. And even if he is, I know he's not doing it as optimally as he could. What? Does he get the back off? Oh, he thresholded. Oh, no. Wait, you kill. Okay, he is he's canceling now. No! Good play from Thanatos. Yeah, I think he misplayed that. I think he should have used his dagger. He could have gotten all 3 more autos and guaranteed execute. His autos do most of his damage right now on with the dagger of frenzy. So he kind of botched that. The no mage is only going to hurt if the other team acknowledges it. I had a game the other day where the other team had 0 magic damage and motherfuckers still went Genjis. So people don't really always use their brains. We know that because it took 10 minutes to start this lobby. The Thana didn't have his item finished either. Oh yeah, he does. He still doesn't have it finished. Holy shit. He's huge now though. Blink, brother. You gotta just blink, man. You gotta, dude. There's. Oh, he just baited Milan. Why won't he just blink? Why won't he just blink? They do, Nate, unfortunately. That Osiris is dead, by the way. He beads. So he just waits the beads out and stuns him, or he just blinks and threes him and he's dead anyway. He's afraid to tank a tower shot. He's very afraid. Which is, honestly, right now, other than the misplay, which honestly might have been him being afraid there too. If he wasn't afraid, he wouldn't be out of place so far. Like he'd probably be carrying. It's wild to me to watch somebody's fear in a video game make them play worse. Oh, he's cooked. Flex, thank you for the 4 months. What's crazy there is when he blinked in and instantly knew he was about to get a Kate fucking combo, he could have just ulted.
Your
Which chads are cooking you so back to YouTube is wild, brother. That's wild. I like that he was AA canceling though. For 2300, that's what I would think I'd have to teach somebody. And he is AA canceling the 3, so it's not over yet. The game's even, it's not over. Everything's okay. You can do some crazy shit late game. You're grinding masters on 2 accounts. Why are you grinding masters on 2 accounts instead of like top 10 on one of them? Build check. Build check. Thanatos going cooldown. Hydras. Achilles going Reaper. Hydras would be very, very strong next. Since Reaper doesn't stack anymore, the order of Reaper doesn't really matter. I really don't even know if you need Reaper. It's definitely good though with the reset on heals. Ah, nah. Nah. Okay, they got him. But nah. Nah. Nah, his sensitivity is way too high. If his ADC doesn't do 99% of the work there, that guy gets away. Is camera pitch locked? Let me see something real quick. Does it show what he plays on in here? Yeah, he's a sticks gamer, bro. He's definitely got restricted camera pitch on, and he's on PlayStation. And his sensitivity is, he's not comfortable with that, whatever his sensitivity is. How do you auto attack cancel? You use an ability to interrupt your auto attack chain, and certain abilities instantly allow you to auto after using them. So you can auto, right? Like, so you're in your animation, it lands. The second it lands, you use your ability, and you can auto again out of it. So like Nemesis Shield, Achilles 3. I don't know. There's a fuck ton of abilities. Dodgy 1. There's a ton of abilities that do it. I have a video on it. If you don't know, if you don't understand it, just watch the video on it. I think it's a Smite 1 video. It's the exact same in Smite 1 and Smite 2. It's no difference. I might even have done one in Smite 2. I don't remember. I probably should do another one in Smite 2 because I know there's a lot of new people playing this game that don't understand. Yeah, he's not playing aspects. Yeah. The basics, man. The basics. Auto attack canceling on a lot of gods is how you double your damage and triple your damage. I don't hate that he's not aspect. Genuinely, I don't think it makes that big of a difference. But I do hate that he should have killed that Thanatos like 3 times before level 5. And he didn't. I mean, he hits really fucking hard right now. I haven't played Achilles in a while. I might be an Achilles main for a couple days. And by Achilles main, I mean I might play Achilles like 2 or 3 times in 2 or 3 days. So now I wonder if he has a ground targeter on. I'm betting he doesn't use a ground targeter.
The pyromancer has arrived.
Bro. Spellbound. Did what I said go in one ear and out the other, or are you trolling the fuck out of me right now? This man said, is there a good video on auto attack canceling? Yeah, he looks fine in this lobby. He could just be so much better if he wasn't afraid. Like infinitely. And his mechanics need to be tightened up, but I don't care about your mechanics too much when you're a 2300 rated player. It's wild to me though to see a 2300 rated player compete with 3800 and not be getting exposed. Like it's Here's where the Cupid comes into play. Yeah, you're cooked. That was a bad engage. You should have disengaged with that ultimate. The second you got Cupid ulted, you should have disengaged back to your team. The others end up getting exposed. It's true as fuck. All right, so he has Reaper. He's getting his Hydras. The other dude is doing the reverse, getting his Reaper now. Already has his Hydras. See, I think the Thanatos build is the better order after the last patch. He's ill, still building weird shit. Yep. Reaper's not a bad item. I think he's forcing a little too much. I think his map control is decent. Like his pathing and everything doesn't seem... It doesn't seem like he's guessing, and it feels like he knows where he wants to go, which is good. Doesn't always have to be right. I think Dwarven Plate is a fine item, a little underrated. It's a lot of stats, dude. It's a lot of fucking stats on an item. I don't think people realize how loud Dagger of Frenzy is either. So if you didn't know, when you pop Dagger of Frenzy, it makes a loud ass noise, right? If you don't have it fully off, so like right now he has 4 stacks. If he pops it, it doesn't make a sound. So you can avoid making noise with it by leaving a stack up. Nice. That's slow. That guy's dead. That's way too slow. Nice reaction. Beautiful reaction, but he should have killed that guy. His AA canceling is crazy fucking slow. I realize he's on the sticks, but you gotta speed that shit up. As if he played that right, if you had actually been AA canceling at the correct speed, you kill that guy and then you ult away and you live. And it completely changes this fight because the fight doesn't continue. Is Tally-Ho here? If Tally-Ho's here, we gotta do a giveaway. Hey, Tally is here. Tally, can we do 2 skin giveaways? I have more to give you, but we gotta do 2 skin giveaways. He does, Johnny. He does something right, and it looks like okay. He fits, and then he just is slow. Which once again, 2300. I guess it's to be expected at 2300, but if he wants to say he's, you know, this good, he belongs at 3800. You gotta be quicker. You all mechanically should not be slow in this game. Smite is already a slower paced mechanical game. Thank you, Tally. Skin in the chat for a chance at whatever skin Tally-Ho decides to give away. It's his choice. I don't like that he's in left right now while they're contesting mid. I think he should have rotated back to mid as soon as they saw that fight breaking out. Now he knows Thanatos ult is down, so he should be being aggressive. Ideal sensitivity for controller. Sensitivity on controller is the opposite of mouse and keyboard. On mouse and keyboard, you want to be as low sense as possible, but still be able to do a 180 and hit your abilities, right? On controller, you need to be as high sense as possible while still being able to land consistent abilities, which allows you to compete with mouse and keyboard a little bit. I think the lowest you're probably going to want to be on controller. Oh, nice blink. You're dead, but nice blink. Dash. Good play. Just get out. Take the W. Take the... All right, after you live on that, you never turn around. You just keep running. Take the live, man. Take the live. Getting out when you probably shouldn't should be, you know, you should take that. Take that shit. He goes Magi's every game, so I'm sure he'll get it. He usually builds it right now. Yep, he almost has it. I do Elo Hell every Monday. We do like 3 games every Monday. I want to do an Elo Heaven where we fill a lobby with, you know, a certain rank, because there was a lot of plat players and gold players that signed up last week, but we had really, I think we had like 11 signups before this game started, so I don't know where we're at now.
Your middle tower is under attack.
A lot of people don't see escaping as a dub. See, that's a bot take. Living is huge. Sometimes living, sometimes people getting away and living is even a good thing. Like, it's still a W for the other side. But if people commit lots of ults to you and you live, you gotta just get back to base, reset real quick, and get out. You can back to base and get back to the fight in like a total of 15 seconds. Like 4 seconds to back, 3-4 seconds to heal, 5 to 8 seconds to run back. All these players in this game are 3,300 to 3,800. I believe a lot of you all, especially those of you who solo queue, I've seen a lot of you guys are playing together now. I think you guys need to play together more. Like, if you play the game a decent amount and you have the balls to go into Elo Hells and play consistently, and it's because you want good experiences, just play with each other and get better together, and then you have somebody that is improving, so you're both improving, so you're both winning more games. So he doesn't have Magi's. Those are weird back. They're down a lot of gold. 3 gold furies, 6k gold. I've been seeing you guys in the Discord. I jumped into your chats a couple times. There's like fucking like 15 of you that bounce around and play in Discord pretty much every day. All right, Tally, come on, dude. What's the rankflation from Smite 1 to Smite 2? I think Obsidian is more like gold from Smite 1. Basically, you don't even start, in my mind, to be considered like a solid player unless you're 4,400 plus in this game. Smite 2 is just an easier mechanical game, and there's less good players playing, so while the game got easier, the competition also got easier. Yo, I love the mirror match build. See, that reaction is slow. His stun into an auto into a 3 is so fucking slow. It's like, I bet you he doesn't play on Savage. I bet money he's letting go of his aim after he stuns to press a different button. I bet fucking money. I know, that's what I'm saying. He's not autoing out of his 1. He's just being slow. I think he wants to auto, but I think he's not playing Savage. And a goal. See, just get out. Take it, man. If you mess up, you misclick, whatever, you make a mistake, it's okay. Just commit to it. The Kate ult into the Cupid ult is fucking ridiculous. The reset, run! It's even worse too because he's on the stick. So when he turns around to look at them, it takes him another 3 seconds to turn back around. Quick tip, when you're running away from people, if you can't turn around, look at your fucking minimap while you're running instead of at your character. Fuck me, man. Fuck me. He really did nothing. See, this is what happens. While he looks like he fits during the laning phase of the game, people get in these late game fights and just are lost in the sauce. I mean, he engaged into that, dodged an ability, re-engaged, dodged an ability, died, did 0 damage. It's wild because his sense was too high during that one gank. He couldn't land a fucking auto or a 3, but in these fights, it's too slow to turn around. So he has to just get more comfortable with his current sense. Maybe even up it and get even more comfortable. Lou, I think that means you just like to die. You have some death kink. It's a scary thing to think about. I think he's died. What is that? 3 deaths that he could have just kept running and got out, or is it 2? I think it's 3. I think it's, oh yeah, he died at gold when he could have ulted away, but he ulted in. Yeah, he definitely has 3 extra deaths. So he could be, in my mind, he could be 5 and 3 right now instead of 5 and 6, off of just getting out and staying out.
The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Darth, are you talking about helping me with the website? Well, it's gonna be a bit, but if you message me on Discord, I'll if I get the chance, I'll hit you back up. It's gonna be a process because the dude who developed the website, it's like all on his end, so he's got to do a buttload of shit to transfer and make sure other people can edit it, which is on him. He did put on, wait, that's armor on, so his shoulders are just bigger. Crazy armor, dude. I wish I could see his stats, how tanky he is. That would be nice. Let's go, boys. Thank you for the 7 months. Welcome back. I mean, it depends. If you like Battlefield 6, play it, Oily. I mean, that game is fun as fuck. But I think Smite 2 is just in a fucking really, really good state in terms of the game being fun. Oh, yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked. His engages are kind of bad. I don't think he knows what to do because they're staying around each other. The other team is playing team fights correctly, and I think it's throwing him off. He also doesn't auto out of his stun. If you don't auto attack cancel on Achilles, don't play it. It's just like Susano. Auto attack cancel or don't play them.
Phoenix has been destroyed.
Jenna, we usually do an interview and ask that question. I didn't do an interview before this game because everyone was pissing me off.
Your left tower has been destroyed.
Sobek is selling. He's doing something all right. That Glad Shield's interesting. I heard the Sobek ult, bro. That is actually horrendous. He is a life minder Glad Shield Sobek, and he's bottom damage behind a Gip who has no life minder. All right, quick tip. When you guys are building your Titan's Bane, build the pen first on the Titan's Bane. It's a bigger damage spike than the strength 1200 gold item. The 900 10% is more damage. I see a lot of you guys not do that. Free kill. If he doesn't fuck this up, it's free kill. So you can hear that Dagger Frenzy. Like he should know you're here if he has ears, but he might not have ears. You should also be going in on this. Yeah, he's doing some debatable gameplay here. So am I gonna take that kill watch? That's fucked up. What's wild is Osiris didn't go just physical defense. And his build is kind of weird. The Geb went basically full of his D and health. That Thanatos should probably grab a physical defense item and just be unkillable. That Osiris build is very bad. Dude, Osiris aspect does so much damage if you just build the int defense items. What's the blink tech? You can blink mid ability, so you can start Achilles stun and then blink and stun somebody. You do the same thing with Hunbats too. You can do the same thing with RDO1 in the bear form when she comes out. You can do lots of that shit. If you were to throw a physical defense item in the Thana build, what would you build in this situation? I probably would have had a Glad Shield already. And I probably would have either got Void Shield instead of Titan's Bane, or like a heavy physical defense item. I got Breastplate or something just for more cooldown. Breastplate of Valor, he's dead. His engages and targeting are really sloppy. It's not terrible. Like, he's doing stuff, but as you can tell, he's just not comfortable with who to go on or who to stick to. They get the fire out of this. That's wild. Why is this guy invisible? He missed his 2. He missed his pluck. He hit his 3. Is RDO gonna be the best god on release? Fuck no. RDO is hyper mid. RDO is an interesting god because she is the cripple god, right? Like, oh, you go RDO cripple and you get on top of people and they can't play the game. Well, same thing for her. If the other team has cripple hard CCE, she doesn't play the game. And she dies very quickly. The aspect bear does a lot of damage. It also insta dies. Like, we're not gonna sit here and pretend like RDO bear is better than, especially in the jungle, than a lot of shit, or better than like Osiris solo. I mean, it's gonna have its initial impact where people don't know how to play against it because they don't know what the abilities do and don't know the numbers. But she feels good if your team is being aggressive and winning, like ahead, you know, pressuring, and if you're not, she feels like shit. Druid aspect felt like shit, bro. It's kind of mid. People just gotta learn that you can kill tanks. You can kill solos or support. Sorry. Now, if you're RDO solo with aspect and you get ahead, yeah, you're gonna be hard as fuck to kill. For sure. All right, his targeting. Well, see, like that ult is troll. You have Magi's, so he wastes his ult, and now he's standing in front of an ADC. He's dead. Oh wait, he might be able to live. No, he's dead. Bad targeting, bad use of ult. He could have just eaten his Magi's, walked out of that Cupid ult, looped back around with his abilities back up, and gone on Cupid. His targeting, his initial targeting there was fine. Hikate was a good kill, but then he panics and gets lost in the sauce. He's using his ult to not get CC by Cupid ult, but he had Magi's though. Oh yeah, wait, Thanatos, why the fuck do you have a Crusher over a Heartseeker? Guys, Heartseeker is the highest damaging item in the game. If you have abilities that do damage, you will not find a better item than Heartseeker, especially later in the game. Tally's rolling, winners for the skins. Good luck, winners and losers. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like, wow, you're in Elo Hell, you should be in this game. You didn't look bad, but you have clear things holding you back. I would say you're definitely not 2300, but you're probably not quite like 3800 plus, anywhere in there. Watch the game back, it'll be pretty easy, but your auto attack canceling needs to be faster. I don't know that you play on Savage settings, which you should. If you do, then maybe something else is off and we gotta figure that out. Your targeting in mid to late game fights is really bad and you panic. Early game, you won't blink for free kills because you're panicking. Late game, your targeting is off because you're panicking. Y'all also let Raffle carry. Actually, Scataboo was right behind, so it's not that bad. GG, Jojo. GG.